Hi, my name's Dave, and today I'm ever so slightly pissed off. I've been watching the news lately and all the big fucking news announcements that have been going out about Osama bin Laden being dead and what a victory it is and all the rest of it. And I understand that the man was a threat to society and he needed to be taken out and all the rest, but aren't we losing focus? Aren't we allowing mass media to control what we see and what we conceive to be a major threat to our society? I'm telling you right now, there's a much more dangerous, much more lethal killer out there than any terrorist group, any Osama bin Laden, or any other vigilante. And that threat, that absolute murderer of our modern day society, is coming in the form of drugs. But no, when we hear about this, everybody wants to bury their heads in the sand. Everyone wants to turn away and deny that it's happening in their home, with their children, with their loved ones. But we're so happy and eager to focus on media events like the royal wedding and the killing of Osama bin Laden. Why don't we as a world population start focusing on killing more people every day than any terrorist group? And that's drugs. Whether it be drugs directly through overdose, or whether it be drugs through the crimes that are committed for drugs, the transporting of the drugs, the manufacture of the drugs. If you count all those lives that are being lost on a daily basis worldwide, if an individual was out there killing that many people, hell, what special forces would we have on his ass? I mean, let's be real, people. We are losing literally thousands of people on the earth every day to drug-related deaths. So, yes, it is a victory when we take out a leader of a terrorist organization, or when a serious criminal gets put behind bars. But the extent of the damage that they are doing is nothing compared to the drugs epidemic that the world is facing at the moment. We need to wake up. We need to start realizing what the real threats to our society are. And irrelevant of the deaths, how many children are losing contact with their families, going to the streets, throwing away perfectly good lives, throwing away their futures for drugs? It's worse than any crime imaginable. And what really, really pisses me off, especially here in South Africa where we are, they're willing to stop you at every hook and corner in your car for number plate fining, for petty crimes and this and that. But they're all too goddamn scared to go into Hillbrow, to go into Sunnyside, to go into Cape Flats and clean out the drug dealers. I personally believe that this is sometimes because there's monetary gain to be made from these things. The backhanders, the bribery, the corruption. But it's our society that's failing to be protected. It's our families that are being robbed of everything by the junkie children. It is our families that are losing their children with great sport and mental potential to drugs. But what are we doing about it? No. Then we choose to turn our back on it, go into denial and bury our heads in the sand. Wake up, people. 1 in 3 children today is experimenting with drugs. I know that every single person watching this knows someone that has been affected by drugs, or knows someone who knows someone that's been affected by drugs. Drug abuse, intravenous abuse, is one of the major ways of spreading AIDS. And all this can be attributed to drug use, abuse, and addiction. We need to wake up, people. We need to stop focusing on the once-off little victories and start tackling the true monsters in our society. The drug lords, the drug dealers, the drug pushers, everybody involved in the drug trade. Because that is what is destroying our nation, our fabric of our society. And what are we doing? We're turning a blind eye. It's time for us all to wake up. This is Dave. Sorry, I'm a bit pissed off.